Hey everybody, it's Amy Graham, the Badass Valkyrie, and today I've been getting a couple of questions about how I'm doing my self-care and finding 52 and all of that in my Hobonichi Weeks Mega. And so I thought I would do a quick flip through of this and kind of show you a little bit of the progression that I have done as far as how I decorate, because as most of you know, if you've been on my channel for any amount of time, I'm not a huge decorator. I'm more of a minimalist person as far as my planning goes. But in my self-care, it has just made me extremely happy to use stickers. And not like kits or anything, but I'll show you in here. But this is my Chic Sparrow. It is the Calypso weekly cover. And it has ink spots and rings. I don't know if you can see that there, but there's 3 rings and 3 ink spots, which is my preferred thing because I have a thing for 3. And then Spend the Rest of Your Life Celebrating is embossed on the front. And that is because after my surgery, I found out that had I not had my gastric bypass 13 years ago, I would have died because my liver was in such bad shape. But because I lost weight, my liver lost weight, and so I made that decision at that point in time. My doctor came into recovery and told me, he said, you would have died within 2 years had you not had the surgery. So I decided that I would spend the rest of my life celebrating, and that's what I'm doing. And a very sweet person, Tiffany, I love you to death, she sent this to me. And I'll go ahead and link the video up at the top. But it's just something that I had started saying. And when I saw this, it just hit me right in the feels, because I was just like, oh my gosh. And I love this cover so much. Oh, so much. But it is the weekly cover, and it is in the Odyssey line, and it is just one of my favorite things. And it is patinaing and getting, I mean, it does get marks and stuff, but I love that. So inside, I actually have the Weeks Mega, and I actually have, as you can tell, I've got patches, but one of them slipped. So there you go. So I actually have the cover on cover, and this is a good way to kind of decorate your Hobonichi Weeks or any of the Hobonichis. But with the clear cover on cover, you can actually just slip a patch in there, and it is so cute. As always, I have a Death Wish sticker or a patch in every one of my planners. And this is the one that came with the Cosmos mug. And then this one is from Serenity, from Firefly, and I Aim to Misbehave. And anybody that knows me knows that's pretty much my motto. I don't have anything in back here. I don't actually put the 2 in. Sometimes I'll slip in a notebook or something back here, but right now I don't have anything. This is the Cocoa Daisy pen that came with the February, or with this last it was in the February kit, so the one that had Simon and Betty in it, and I think it just went really well. And I just gotta say, I freaking love these pens. Love them. And it has the daisy on the top. And they just write so thin. I just love them. And then in the back here, I've got my Hobonichi stencil, which I use. And then I've got some stickers. And then this is one of the little cards from my field notes. But I put some of the sticker samplers in there, and I just kind of put it in there. And then this is one of the cards from Bomb Cushion with the Wabi Sabi stamp that I got, which I love. So I don't keep a whole lot in here, but and in the front I don't really have anything in the front portion of it, just because I really don't need it. But I have stickers. This is where I put some of the stickers from my Happy Mail. And throughout the 6 months, or the year, the Hobonichi Weeks, both the regular and the Mega are just a year. So you'll see different stickers and stuff that'll end up in here. There's my Valhalla Java sticker. So I will go through and show you. Let's see. So this is January. I always keep January to December in one book. So even though I could have actually started this in December, I did not, because I like to go back and know that all of 2018 is in 2018. All of 2019 will be in 2019. That's just one of my things. I don't really switch early, or if I do, I make sure I copy these over. And I just haven't had time to go back and copy in December. There were a couple of things that I put down, but that was about it. So this is January, and I just write down one thing that happened, something out of the day. And this Hobonichi Weeks is all for me. Well, I guess all my planners are all for me, but this is strictly for self-care. This is all what I do to help take care of me. Because if I don't take care of me, it's hard for me to take care of anybody else. And so it kind of goes back to that adage, if mama ain't happy, nobody's happy, that kind of thing. And even though I don't have children, Greg always calls me mama because, one, he says, well, you are a hot mama. But two, when he's talking to the pets or to our cats or our dog, he's like, go get mama, go get mama. And so it's always just been mama. But, tangent. But I minimally decorate, usually in here. Over here along the side is where each week I put what I've done for Finding 52. And for those of you who don't know, Finding 52 is a challenge that I gave myself on my 52nd birthday to do something every week, one thing a week. That's all I ask, for at least an hour. It can be as long as I want, but it's something outside my norm that I'm going to do for myself. And I thought finding 52 hours in a year can't be that hard. And so it's something that I take and I look at every week, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do this week? And so because it's a challenge and it's something outside of what I'm doing for myself, like the little things, it is always prevalent in my mind. And so here along the side is where I'm noting that. So like the first week, I took a 2-hour nap, which is not something I normally do. The second week I binged watched tidying up, and I decluttered my closet. The third week I did a pocket rings setup for Valentine's Day in February. For that, with my Simon and Betty kit that this thing came out of, the pen. And normally I would not have taken, it took me almost all afternoon to do all of that and make all of the inserts and all that kind of thing. And I just loved doing that. Here I purchased and started reading the Ikigai books. Then week 5 was reading the Ikigai book and starting the Ikigai journal. And then the first week of February, I spent over 2 hours just laying on the couch reading my Ikigai books. Then on week 6, memory keeping on a snow day, I tried to catch up in all my memory keeping. I'm behind again a couple of weeks, but that's okay. Then last week was Wabi Sabi. I started watching, I did some research for Wabi Sabi and started reading the book. And then I also finished season 2 of The Marvelous Miss Maisel. And I just relaxed on the couch, either reading or watching Mrs. Maisel. And it was just like, I'm normally not like that. My husband lately has just been like, it is so nice to come up here, to come upstairs and see you just sitting here, not doing anything, not worrying about laundry, not worrying about cleaning, not worrying about whatever. He goes, it's just cool. And I'm like, I love it. It's been so nice. This week, let's see, I fly out today at 12:05. Sunday I fly home at 7:55, so I'll be home at 9:05 in the morning on Sunday, and I will be recovering from a party weekend. Technically, this whole 3 days could kind of be my Finding 52 because this is not something I normally do. But we'll see how it goes. So if I take some time out of this camping event just for me, we'll see, because there are a couple of coffee shops and stuff that I would like to go try out while I'm in Phoenix. And I'll have a rental car, so I may take an hour in the morning or something before I go to the event and just kind of hang out. But I have friends from all over the world that are going to be there, and so I want to spend as much time as I can with them, and friends from out of state that I rarely get to see. So it may happen on Sunday, and if it does, then I actually have a plan for Sunday, but we'll see. But over here on the side is where I write that out. Now, this is February, and I just kind of put different things in, and if there's a holiday or something, like here I put snow day because it's a rarity when we have a snow day here in Salt Lake City that things shut down, because we are so set up for snow that it's rare when it snows so bad that it shuts down the university. So that was a big deal to me. But through March or through the year, you can kind of see, I just marked the holidays, and these are all from Once More with Love, or I'm sorry, the Coffee Monsters Co. This is Helen's artwork, and she put out the holidays, and so and then the different little strips and stuff, if I had them, I was doing, like, up here, there were a couple of things, like stuff that might be coming from also the Erin Condren seasonal book, number 4. But there, like you can see, there's not a whole lot. Christmas gets kind of crazy. And then I don't have anything in the 2020 yet, but I will. So in December, I didn't, like I said, go in and do anything here. But in January, I just kind of put a few stickers in. And that was out of the norm, but it was because I was home, and I'm like, okay. And I usually put some washi tape at the bottom. And then this was the first week, or the second week in January. You know, still a few number of stickers. And what I do here, on this side is my week. And so something that I do for self-care or whatever here, things that I just want to note. And then on the bottom here, I put orders and shipments. So if I order something, I put it Monday through Saturday, and then I put a O for ordering or R for received. And so this is when I get my happy mail. And then these are up here at the top, I still break it out Monday through Saturday, or Monday through Sunday. And then I put a checkbox of things that, and literally it's called things that make me, or things that bring me joy, or things that make me happy. And that's what I do. And different things bring me joy through the week. So this could change. It could stay the same. I always have my Finding 52, and I kind of write that out here as well. But as you can see, you know, just a couple of stickers here and there when I think about it. No big deal. I have started adding my training here too, off and on. Sometimes I feel like it and sometimes I don't. And there's some stickers here. This is kind of plain because I was in Boise that weekend. But for the most part, this is how it gets set up. And then here, I started, towards the end of January, I started adding a few more stickers. And this week was a week that I just loved how it kind of turned out. And I'm like, huh, I should do this more often. I should kind of build around stickers and stuff. And I really liked that. And I'm trying to do some declutter every week. That has not happened in a couple of weeks, but you know, I'm still trying because I had vacation or not vacation, but people staying with me. This week, I loved. And it was the new moon. It was the Lunar New Year. And Greg and I just binged watched different, what did I binge watch? Season 1, episode 1 through, it was Mars. For some reason, I didn't put that in there. It was a snow day. I uploaded to YouTube. I did laundry. I ran. I planned. I started NaNoWriMo and just different things. So I really liked how this got set up. Well then, this was last week. This is the week of Valentine's Day. My best friend came into town. She brought her camper and they're traveling across the United States to New Orleans from Boise. And I just loved how this turned out. This was me finding 52. 3 hours of relaxing, literally on the couch, reading and watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which is awesome. You should watch it. We had a couples massage. I packed all my armor. We had a date night with my best friend and her husband and 2 other couples. Did a post office run. And it was just so much fun. And so this is this week. And I'm putting in washi tape, and this is from the Coffee Monsters Co. She did a pre-order of these, and I love this tape. Love this tape. And put some more up there. Things that make me happy: Finding 52, date night, reading time, vacation, full moon tarot draw, painting my nails, toenails, not my hand, because when I'm fighting, it's useless, and so they'll just look like crap. So, but my toenails, I did a pedicure, and then I cooked dinner for Greg, NaNoWriMo. I've been doing Radio Tezo in the morning. I actually just did that. And for those of you who are wondering, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and so I did that. I did run the first 2 days. No spends are totally not happening. I did get in a Lush Blackberry Pocket from the Buy Sell Trade group, which I'll probably go over on Sunday. But just using those little stickers, because I have them. I have a lot of stickers of these, of Coffee Monsters Co. and Once More with Love. I love them. Love them. And so, but I wasn't using them because I'm like, in my actual planner, I'm like, I don't really think about putting them in there because it's all in my A5 Hobonichi, in my Cousin Avec. I don't really think about putting them in because it's all about planning, and I do color coding and all of that. But in here, this is for me. This is my notebook of pleasure, if you want to call it that. It's all about self-care, and just seeing a spread like this just makes me happy. And it's stuff that I did that made me happy. And that's what it's all about. That's what self-care is about, is doing things that and it should never be something that you do just because you're like, oh my God, I have to go take a bath because I need self-care. No, it should be something you look forward to. And you carve that time out of your planner to make time for yourself. And you should never feel guilty about it, ever. Because, like I said, if you ain't happy, nobody's happy. And so, also, if you can't love yourself enough to take an hour out of your day or out of your week to take care of you, how do you expect other people to do that? And, my husband I love him to death because he's like, baby, take some time, relax, enjoy yourself. And I go, well, I got to get all this done. He goes, do you feel like that I'm asking you to do all this? And I'm like, no. He goes, well, then who? And I said, well, it's just me. I just need to get it done. He goes, then why not tell yourself, hey, how about I just relax for a week or not a week. God, I wish I could do it for a week. How about I just relax for an hour or 3 hours? And I'm like, you're right. I get so wrapped up in being driven and having my goals and reaching my goals and making sure I do this and do that. Got to reach my numbers. Got to do this. Got to make sure I run 30 miles in a month. Blah, 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 blah. All of my goals where I get to a point that I forget about relaxing, stopping for a few minutes, taking a deep breath, and enjoying being in the moment. And that's one of the things that I'm going to love about this weekend is all these people that I want to hang out with and see and all of that. It's not going to be online. It's not going to be, over a game. It's going to be me and them having a beer, hanging out around a campfire, and just being. And so that's kind of what this book is all about. And for those of you wondering, yes, I am taking this with me. I'm not actually sleeping at our camping event. Friends of ours and I rented a Airbnb, and so it's less than 5 minutes from where we're camping, and so I will get up every morning. it's cold and rainy in Phoenix right now, and so I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay in the Airbnb. But that way my books and everything can stay there, and I can do whatever I want to do. But I just want to stress the fact that self-care is important, and if it takes having its own little planner, great. I love this thing. I love it because it means that I am taking care of myself. And when I can go back and go, oh, I didn't do anything this week. I can look back, or if I'm feeling stressed or whatever, I'm like, all right, where's my self-care? And it's like, oh yeah, I haven't done that. So, you know, if you can put it in your regular planner, great. If you need something completely different, there's a reason to have a separate planner. You know, having it in a separate book for me makes it more prevalent in my mind. But you know, you do whatever you want to do. I'm not here to tell you how to do self-care. I'm just telling you how I do it, because everybody is different. And something that, you know, I do, relaxing for 3 hours on the couch, maybe something that you're trying to not do. You know, I run almost every day. I train. I am preparing for my triathlons, all of that. Some of you may be like, no, that is not fun at all. But it is fun for me. So whatever it takes to help you become more relaxed and focus on yourself, you should do it. So as Tiffany has put here so eloquently, spend the rest of your life celebrating, because spending the rest of your life dreading your waking up every day is no way to live. Enjoy your life, enjoy the moment, forget about the past. You can't change it. You can't do anything about it. And in the future is always uncertain. Just look at it like a giant adventure. That's what I do. And, you know, it served me pretty well. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed looking at my crazy life in self-care. And I will talk to you guys again on Sunday. I will probably be uploading a few vlogs here and there and showing you guys what I kind of look like in armor and what it takes to do what I do, and as long as the weather's good. So we'll see what happens. But I hope you have the great rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.